After Kyle, Rayner notices that his Green Lantern ring is no longer running out of charge for some reason. He gets a bit confused and decides to go talk to Alan Scott, the first Green Lantern from Earth. Alan then asks when was the last time he charged the ring, and when Kyle replies it had been 9 months ago, Alan says that's very strange and that just Kyle's last battle against Nero should have drained all the ring's energy already, suggesting maybe Kyle was recharging it in his sleep. But when Alan also asks if he's noticed other strange things, and Kyle says his constructs seem way more realistic and powerful, Alan asks him how, but then suddenly a fan of Kyle's comics interrupts them, saying they should go out sometime and quickly leaving. But when Alan returns to the topic asking again about the realistic constructs, Kyle answers that he had just demonstrated it and reveals that the red-haired girl was actually a colored construct he just created. And now that Alan was truly impressed, he tells Kyle they should probably look deeper into this. And the very next day, the two meet in an open field to stage a battle. Kyle then tries to show off by asking if he should start by creating a ship full of novelist monkeys. But as soon as he is punched by a giant boxing glove, he decides to go for something a little more direct. And after creating several birds to distract Alan, he takes the opportunity to grab him with a giant root and immediately throws him really far away. Alan now responds to the attack with a waterfall, and when he creates several mini versions of himself to fight, Kyle counters that by simply creating a giant monster, and Alan gets amazed that the kaiju even had a smell. Genuinely impressed with Kyle's creativity. The battle then continues for a while longer, and after Alan starts to slowly gain the upper hand, showing that he could also be really creative, Kyle decides to release a little more energy and destroys Alan's constructs with increasingly imaginative methods, now yelling at him, asking what else he's got, but only to be caught off guard by another punch from the giant glove, and having to listen Alan say he should never lower his guard out of overconfidence. But when Kyle asks if he was disappointed, Alan replies that he was actually impressed and had never seen a lantern with better control of the ring and his willpower, saying he was curious about what lies ahead in Kyle's future.